I think Steve was taking the piss, but I think I know why he's given me this kit to do. Have a look at this. Yep, that's a Orlando Hunter. I think it's the OHP 32. Was it A01? I think it was. We had this a couple years ago. They sent this to us to do an unboxing, but I didn't lose it. I didn't lose the footage. It was corrupted. So I had all the hours of this building this. Look at all this. So this is a 32 scale. So I think I know why he gave it to me. So let's get into it. Okay, that's it there. Right, as you saw in the unboxing, it comes with a USB. It's plugged in. Let's leave you up there. Opens up. You got 3 folders. So you got the first one. Is a statement. Yep, riveting stuff. Cool. Back. Second one is, it's got a exploded diagram of the front and also the rear. Then it's got, this is pretty cool. It's got option A and option B. So it actually gives you the wiring layout. So those are the servos, high and low, and that's the receiver there. So that's the placement of the off switch. I believe that could be the receiver plug. Go. And that's the motor. That's the other side of the motor run, or that's an alternate run of the motor. And that is the battery pack. So they have different options. So there was a plan A, and then there was a plan B. So I believe it's the lower portion of it. So I think there was a higher and then the lower. So this is all on the USB. So really a thorough manual. So it also tells you what tools. Side cutters, long nose pliers, ball joint pliers, and you got a cutting knife or kniffy, scissors, 1.5 hex drive, Phillips, doesn't tell you what number, a 4-way socket wrench or the Tamio wrench. They say they got grease, super glue. I'd say screw glue would be Loctite. So that's pretty good, eh? So I've got all my MIP tools, my hexes. I've got a servo tester to zero it out. I usually run it off a little lipo. And got my calipers, ruler. We're going to be running off the Fly Sky Noble MB4. So let's open this up. So I think it's on folder 3. And it's kind of like a PowerPoint presentation. So we expand, and then it actually goes in real time. Basically tells you what colors are what. Yep, confirmed. And then it starts. So it starts with the chassis. So let's start, eh? So what I'll do is I'll build it up, just like on the video here. So you see this portion of it. I don't want to bore you with a step-by-step instructions. So I'll probably go through it and go through each kind of phase as we go through. So, pretty cool. All right, let's start. Okay, got all my parts laid out, all my fixtures, and so it's gone through this phase. So what it does is go through a build phase, and then on the next step, it'll go to the next part. So just like in a manual. So this would be step 1. So at the end of this, that is going to look like that, or that's going to look like that. Okay. Voila. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay. Next step. Okay, looks right. We're on to the transmission. So I've laid all my parts out. The axle, C-clips, E-clips. We'll see how this one goes. Right, I should have that. Yep. That was easy. Thank you. 32 scale. This is like 5th scale now. All right, what's next? That's the next step. Well, that's the end of the next step. So I got all my parts there. Goes on to that shaft there. Mate, this is awesome. The animated manual, spot on. Gotta love Capo. All right, let's get into it. Before we go any further, so that's the transfer case, that's the main transmission done. You've got the linkage for the high-low gear, and that's the servo case or mounts. So we've gone a fair bit on the program. The next is I've got to zero out the servos. Just contemplating whether I can solder the motor wires on. It's only brushed, so I'll have a tinker. Very good quality. Only thing is the cap heads. I think they've been anodized, and because of that anodization, that 1.5mm hex wrench is pretty hard to get a purchase in, but it's going very well. All right, next step. Okay, just quickly. So they're in the neutral. It's been tested. I need to go grab a 6.6 Lifey because of 2.7 volt. So go back to manual, which is a neutral, and it's on neutral now. Easy. Next. Okay, it was easier to solder it before you attach the servo tray. So I just use a TS1000 connected to a 4S battery. Nice and simple. To twist, what you do, little trick is you put the ends in a drill, press throttle, trigger, and it'll twist your cables. Keep it nice and tight and neat.